I guess it does appear to be that way. Can you tell me why you've just reappeared? It's not like I don't mind having you in my room, but I am naked and cooking breakfast, and it's not quite nice to have people come in unannounced.
Pardon my intrusion. I believe my time spent with my god is now complete, and I suppose I'm back. What are you making by chance?
Oh, I'm frying up some hydra meat. Would you care for some?
Yes, please. I would love some. I feel quite famished.
So he's going to toss you a chunk. He's going to toss you a 5-pound chunk of hydra meat. He's going to put a dish down for Bluford. I'm assuming you'll both eat.
Aggressively snarfs down food.
Okay. He seems pleased, and he sits down, eating some hydra meat with you, picking it off the bone, then handing some off to the mind flayers that are there as well.
Where are the others? Do you know?
I believe your friends left some time ago to find some sort of ship, and they left here a few days ago.
You could
All right.
say that again.
I guess I'll go look for them. Is there anything? It's been a few days. Do you need me to pass on any messages or any
Yes.
items?
I can pass on a few bits of information. It appears your friends had a run-in with the general. He, stabbed them, and then became friends again. Oh, also, it appears that, well, me and one of your compatriots had a nice, fine time with each other. Dreva, she has a wonderful snatch.
Oberon's just gonna like blush and put up his hand and be like, that's okay, that's good, thank you. Thank you for the information.
Oof.
I also think I remember, what was it? Oh yes, there was a loud kaboom from outside. You might want to check that out.
You would think that would be the first thing you mentioned, but yes, thank you. I think I will.
Well, like I said, the dope snatch comes before kabooms.
Oh my god.
I would much rather have that. But to their own accord.
Right.
Oh.
And one of the mind flare pops up and says, "It was quite a show."
Oh no.
God, good God.
Okay. Oberon's just gonna make sure Bluford's ready to go. Has his fill, and then he's gonna head out to look for the others.
So Bluford is going to follow you. So as you walk out of the slums and you walk out, you see a massive crater where the rich district used to be that is smoldering, still having some bits of dust coming out and wafting from it. You also see that all the town's walls have crumbled. There have seen multiple battles taking place as there's scorch marks of spells everywhere. As you also see, there is a couple of rotting corpses in the slums and what seems to be foot tracks leading off to the old church, along with foot tracks of a satyr leading off to the docks.
I'll follow Slut's footprints first.
So
I just want to say thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for
Coming
Thank
to
you
save
for
me?
being a friend.
Like, what?
So you walk off to the right, going through, and as you see, as multiple battles have taken place in the slums in some time. There's scorch marks of new fresh spells, what appears to be all kinds of claw marks of what appear to be some kind of animal with sharp claws and almost bucked teeth of some sort. You could roll investigation to see.
I will do so. Just. Okay, well that's a 4. So
big furry thing come through.
Yes. Fluffy creature.
You think for a moment of what this possibly could be, but then you realize it must be Santa Claus.
Of course. What else could it possibly be?
So you continue on the notion that it was Santa Claus that tore up this entire place.
I'm impressed that he knows what Santa Claus is.
Well,
Isn't Santa Claus like a necromantic deity in this world?
I think so, actually.
Yep.
All right, cool. You know, all the necromancy that's been going on, it checks out. It checks out.
Yes, directly.
Who is it checking out?
So, as you continue on
Stop.
through your trek through the slums, you see Port Elizabeth. It has been kind of wrecked in ruins a bit, but you also see the captain's ship is there. While you also see the captain, who's currently on the docks, and he's cleaning off his sword. As you see, there seems like there's some kind of battle that took place, as there's multiple scorch marks of all kinds of things on the ground near the ship. Oberon, for it has been some time, my good friend. How are you doing?
It's great to see you. I'm not quite sure what happened here. Seems like there was quite a battle, but yes, I was away for a while speaking to a god, and I'm back looking for my friends. Do you happen to know where any of them are?
Ah, your friends. Well, we're on speaking terms, I presume, but your compatriot band went down into the slums, while your other fickle sluts of a friend went to the other docks. I believe he's towards the north docks.
Okay,
Your one elf friend is quite rude. Especially
yeah.
about your cargo.
Our cargo?
Yes, your cargo you paid me to watch for you. That you never came back for?
Are you referring to the Leonin?
If you wish to call them, then yes, the Leonid. Cargo on my ship that takes up space.
Oof.
I'm sorry to have inconvenienced you. I'm sure I can talk to Corona. We can sort something out.
He thought so too, but alas, he was still very rude.
Well, I apologize for his rudeness. I'll be sure to talk to him and, figure out what could be going on here.
I'll apologize in person. Or not.
Also, I may say that your current cargo has been taking a trip up north.
Trip up north? What do you mean?
I had to slide by as there was a war to keep on, and your cargo was making way to where it wasn't easy to keep them protected. Within debt, there was no cash coming in, so I sold them off.
You what?
You heard.
Your cargo wasn't making me any cash, nor was it giving me any sort of protection for my men getting shot off the board of my ship.
You sold them?
Yes.
To whom?
A few research groups coming down from up north. I have no affiliation with them or knowledge of what they pose. They asked for Leonin. I had some. There was nothing that you could have paid off. You were already in debt to me. And that debt was further increasing as the war continued to rage on. I needed space to depart for sea, and they were holding my ship back. So I sold your cargo off.
Oberon is just gonna stand there, quietly for a moment. Yep. I'm going to. Oh, also, when I was in the wormhole, wormhole, when I was in the wormhole area, did I at any point have some kind of long rest? Do you think?
Yeah, you had a full long rest.
Okay,
When you had a long rest, you're fully restored, all health, all slots.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're
Just
fully
change my.
revitalized. You have bardic inspiration as well, because coming back from a god, respite.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm just gonna do. Nope, that's incorrect. What am I doing? Am I dumb? I might be.
You might be.
Probably. It's okay.
Possibly.
Chances are, if you are Oberon, you may be dumb.
Big
All
old
right.
himbo.
Oh, no.
I'm going
No.
to cast a level 9 erupting earth where he's
Oh, God.
Oh no! Oh no!
You have
He
to
looks at
be-
you and his eye gleams as he sees you trying to cast a spell. Are you wishing to pick a fight with me? For it's not wise.
if what you say is true,
If he's
then
not
I
using
will
a
be doing
counter
so.
spell, then
Oh,
What did you
no.
say, Oberon?
I said, if what you say is true, then a fight shall be had.
Then I believe you're going to have to take me on. Roll for
I hate to do
initiative.
this. Oh man,
God damn it! You didn't have to do this.
I do
Kinda
have to. He
did.
didn't have to do it. I have to. That's a 7.
you kind of did have to do it.
I'll
I'm proud of
roll
you.
for Blueford.
It's quite understandable, but we don't have backup.
I personally don't want to do it as myself, but Oberon does.
Yes,
No, I get.
So,
it's very understandable.
Bluebird has 17.
okay. The captain got a 25.
All right.
He's going to go first. Make an initiative counter, somebody.
D&D adventure. Oh, Oberon's got it. Oh, by the way, since Slut's on the docks, inebriated or not, can you see this?
No, he's on the North Docks, not the Port Elizabeth Docks.
Gotcha.
Port
Okay.
Victoria would be the North Docks.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up my Blueford sheet here.
Remember your abilities with him.
Oh yes, be taking advantage of that.
Just a small reminder, since you've been away for a few sessions.
Yes, This is probably going to be the first time I use it. Actually, pretty hype. Ooh.
So,
Yeah, Oberon's not going to hold back. This is someone he respects, but that's gone. That's
so the
that's
captain.
too late.
So the captain is going to prepare his sword with a bonus action as magic flows around it and proceeding as he unblades it. Upon doing so, it's cascading with lightning as he rises up to the sky. A flurry of storms comes a-brewing and instantly, striking down a thunderous blow onto his sword, where he then goes to pounce forth to rapier and stab into you. Let us see if this hits you. Un momento. Let me roll for him. Does a 17 stab?
Does stab.
Okay. You are taking 18 damage as he lunges his rapier through your chest, letting out an instant shock of electricity. You are sent back 20 feet, and I need you to make a dex save for me.
That's an 11.
You got a what?
11.
You fail.
Oof.
You are now stunned. As electricity courses over your body, you're stunned in position for 1 turn.
Oof. But this means I can't move, right? I can still cast a spell.
You cannot. So being stunned is you are not on the ground. You cannot move whatsoever, and you cannot speak. So even if you did want to cast a spell, you'd have to speak unless it's an instantaneous thought spell, like a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
So as long as if the spell specifically states you have to use concentration or to speak it, you can't use it. So anything that's above a cantrip, but you could use chill touch or something.
Okay.
Anything that has a V component requires speech especially, so keep that in mind.
Also, anything that requires something from your component pouch, you wouldn't be able to use either.
Okay.
It is now technically your turn, so what will you do?
That's Blueford's turn.
You're gonna go right to Blueford's turn?
Well, he goes before me. Did I put it in the wrong order?
Oh no, it's Blueford's turn. What will
Yeah,
Blueford do?
that's what I thought. Do. So, in terms of using his special stuff, that would be done on my turn, correct?
You would have to do a transformation on your turn, but you can do CQC on his turn.
Okay, cool. All right. So I can have him do the thing where he tries to steal the weapon and attack them with it?
Yeah, you can most certainly
Yeah.
try.
Let's try that.
Okay, is there a save he has to make?
Yes. It is a strength save of 15.
Okay. You got a 9.
Ooh, get fucked.
Let me look at the thing specifically again. What is it? Oh yeah, so he just attacks him with that weapon.
Mhm.
So upon doing so, my man is now stabbed through the chest with his lightning rapier. He is sent backwards 10 feet. He now has to make a dex save. He passes, so he's not stunned, but he does have the sword through his chest. Blueford jumps back, kicking the man, and runs back to your aid.
Oh boy.
Want him to do
And
anything else?
I believe that is the end of his turn.
As the magic disperses around the rapier, he's going to dislodge it from his chest, using another bonus action with it now covered in blood. Wind is going to spiral around it, as he's going to call upon the wind as the earth begins to shake. He is casting an 8th level slot upon his sword, where he takes back his sword, and he's going to lunge it towards you. Upon doing so, with a brief gust of wind behind him, he bursts forth 20 feet at speed. Let's see if he hits you. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
He's going to crit. This is going to do... Okay. So, upon doing so, he goes right before your chest, stabbing into it again, as you are then pushed into the ground 20 feet. Cracking into your back and your side, you can feel your bones begin to crunch a bit as you're pushed against the ground 20 feet into it as an impact blow. You are taking 18 bludgeoning damage combined with 7 piercing damage.
18 bludgeoning, 7 piercing. Got it.
You're no longer stunned, and he backpedals from this attack 20 feet back to his position. He is now going to dislodge the arcane from his sword and put it back in his holster. It is your turn. It's Blueford's turn now.
Blueford's turn again. Awesome. I'm going to have him... You said the weapon was holstered, or was it just the Arcana that was holstered?
It is holstered.
Okay.
The sword
So he
itself,
wouldn't be able to use the CQC?
You could most certainly try.
Yeah, I'll have him try that again.
Okay. I'll roll strength save. He got a 20.
Oof. Okay.
So does not succeed. As you see Blueford run up to try to grab the sword from his waist, he slashes at the puppy, backhanding him to the ground. Blueford is then knocked on his ass as he comes back to you.
Poor puppy.
It is your turn. You are able to get back up.
Okay. I am hurting a little bit, so I might have to take my turn to... Oh, wait, do I have... Well, I can use a bonus action healing word. It's better than nothing. Instead, what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to have to drag this out because I want to do a better one. I'm going to use my bonus action and use Daunting Roar towards the captain.
How
So he needs to make a wisdom saving
What
throw.
is the range of Daunting Roar?
Oh, it's within 10 feet. He went 20 feet back, didn't he?
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
He's currently
Okay.
20 feet from you.
Then I'm going to say fuck it. And
Have any
I'm
of
going to
you-
cast Erupting Earth.
Before you do that, have any of you seen Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater?
Yes.
Okay, no,
No.
Ocelot meow. It's like.
Yes.
That's just what I imagine.
Good
Anyways,
cat.
You can use Erupting Earth.
I'm going to use Erupting Earth on him.
Okay. What does this do?
He needs to make a dex save.
He got a 3.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alright, he is going to take... The dice are counting. It's thinking really hard about it. There you go, 77 damage. As the earth starts to rupture and crumble around him.
As the earth begins to rupture and crumble around him, stones begin to fly out, slashing at his body. As he takes into this whole quaking of the earth, he is sent down to the ground, shattering as his bones begin to crack. 77 damage. Ha! For you think. Ha! This isn't even enough to scratch me. I'm gonna blast your ass in the next round, kiddo.
I'm
He's
also
aware of
gonna
rounds?
use my bonus action and cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
This is one fourth wall breaking enemy.
It's not much, but it's better than nothing.
So the okay. So now the general is gonna stand up. He's gonna use
It's also difficult terrain now.
okay. He is going to cast upon his sword. You see fires come up from the ground surrounding it with a black flame as the gates of the infernal surround him. Viewing upon his sword a purplish, bluish flame, similar to that of hellfire. He's going to use his main action to do a piercing stab against you.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 15 hit.
It does not.
Okay, you're taking half damage. He slashes into the air, cutting into it, as you see a silver lining of red imbue it, splitting down the atoms of the force of the material realm, as then the realm of the infernal rips open from it asunder, sending a heat wave of blasting fire to your chest. You are burned for... You are burned in hell flames for 8 damage. You will continuously burn at the same rate, at the same damage every turn. Oh, sorry, 4 damage. You take 4 damage, not 8.
4 damage. Got it. Okay.
He leaves his sword out and does not put it away, but he is holding it with both hands to embrace himself.
Mm-hmm.
It is now Blueford's turn.
Alright. I'm going to have... Blueford use his CQC of trying to knock the opponent over.
Okay. What save is that?
It's a strength save.
Okay. So he is going to roll for strength. He got a 12.
Okay, he does not make it. He is knocked to the ground and is prone.
Doing so, he drops his sword. Is it going to land on him? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Upon doing so, his sword flies out of his hand and sticks him right in the chest, doing
Oh,
critical
Jesus.
damage. Upon doing so, rolling for damage, he is taking 14 damage from the Hellfire Blade stabbed right into his chest, and will continue to take 14 damage after that every turn.
Ouch.
He lets out a scream in pain. As
Good
the
job,
Hellfires
Blueford.
consume him.
Good boy.
Okay, his turn is ended. He's taking 20 damage from the Hellfire. That's a crit. It is your turn. What will you do?
Awesome. To clarify, for the burn damage, is it for each of my turns that I
Each of
take the
your
damage, or is it
turns.
for
So
every?
you're taking 4
characters?
damage right now.
Awesome. 4 damage.
It's like poison.
Ouch. All right. Much as I want to do spicy damage, I am hurting pretty badly. So I will be doing a little heal on myself real quick. Pardon me while I check my spells. That's 70. I only need 40. Alright, I'm gonna cast a 4th level healing word on myself.
Okay.
And how far away is he from me now?
Still 20 feet.
Still 20 feet? Okay. I'm healing myself for 14.
Okay.
And then that's my action. Am I still allowed to move if I cast
You-
a spell? I don't.
Yeah,
No?
you can still move.
Okay.
Movement
I
is
want to
separate
move.
from actions.
Okay, good. I always get confused about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move 10 feet towards him,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action and use Daunting Roar.
Okay.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He fails because he's prone.
Aha! Wonderful. So now he's afraid of me. And that will end my turn.
Okay, it is now his turn. Let's see if he gets up. Yes, he got a nat 20. Okay,
Woo!
he gets up completely. As he gets up, so he's up. As he does so, he is in fear of you. He is going to use his sword, untake it from his chest, and he is going to, still in Hell Flames, try to use a different ability. He's going to stab it into the earth. Let's see if this connects. Does a 10 does not hit you.
No, it does not.
Does 10 hit Blueford?
Does 10 hit Blueford? No, it does not.
Okay. The earth erupts within it. He creates a pillar of molten lead beneath his feet as the gates of the Inferno rise from below him. He rockets into the sky away from you. 50
Hi.
feet above you. He is now standing on a pillar of molten lead as his sword is in the ground, still.
Hmm.
He is going to end his turn this way.
He said he's 50 feet up.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Do. So
You're going to
Blueford
take that
cannot really do much if he's 50 feet upward.
14 damage to him.
So I don't think Blueford can do anything during his turn.
Okay. It is your turn. Take the 4 damage.
Yeehaw!
Upon doing so, the hellfire burns your soul as you feel it burn upon your insides, as if your whole body is being singed.
Like it hot. Alright, for my turn, I'm gonna do the thing with the Blueford boy.
Which one?
It's a good question. I think what I'm gonna do is... Let me pull them up, and I'm gonna decide. I think we're gonna do the Storm Wolf one.
Okay.
Do and is that the only action I can do? Like that takes a full action, correct?
That takes a full action from you.
Wonderful. And which spell slot do I burn again?
Spell 1. One spell
Oh,
slot.
1.
Level 1.
Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna look at Blueford. I'm gonna be like, "Go Pikachu." I'm not literally gonna do that, but I am going
As you summon
to.
the arcanic druid arts, you infuse with your friend, calling upon the storm wolf. A thunderous crack of kaboom of lightning shudders down as you change his mere anatomy and biology to be that of a storm wolf, hurling down from the heavens of clouds surrounding him. He is sparking with all kinds of electricity and thunder as his fur turns a bright yellow, and his fur goes from a black to a complete white of snow with yellow highlights. His eyes having a nice electricity golden yellow, and him letting out a thunderous roar.
A good boy. Alright, and then before I end my turn, I am going to back away from the pillar. I'm gonna back up, what, 30 feet? Is that my walking distance?
You can back up. You're still in difficult terrain, remember, so 10 feet of difficult terrain would be... You'd be able to get out of the difficult terrain in 5 feet, I think.
Okay. Yes.
So you back out 10 feet of the difficult terrain, and then 5 feet away from the difficult terrain.
Awesome. And then that would end my turn.
It is now his turn. He is still extremely scared of you, so he is going to hold up his hand from his sword, and he's going to clench it. You see the ship turn towards you, and upon doing so, a volley of cannon fire is shot at you.
What the fuck?
Volley hit? Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
You take 22 from the cannon fire as it's shot down upon you.
Oh.
As a rupturing roar of 22 cannons fire upon you, blasting kaboom in your general area.
Ouch. I'm
That
knocked out.
ends-
That was it. I faint.
Okay.
Rest in peace, me.
It is now Blueford's turn. What will Blueford do?
And the guy's still up on the thing?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
If you look at the Storm Wolf, you do have a number of things you can use.
Yes, I am. Do-do-do. The static burst, it says +3 to hit, range 5 feet, creatures within 5 feet. hit for. What does that mean? Does that mean I can only use it within 5 feet? Or does that mean there's a different effect when it's within 5 feet? I am small brain.
You can use it when you're within 5 feet.
Damn. That means we still can't do anything. He's too far away. 50 feet. That's so tall.
What about Thunderous Owl?
That's only 15 feet. That's each in a 15-foot cube. It's still too far away. Can't do anything.
There's always the option of a tactical retreat.
That's true. Can I have him try to pick me up and carry me away?
He can roll. You can roll a strength. Let's see. Remember, he is imbued with electricity right now, so it probably would shock you. So you'd have to roll Dex to see if he shocks you or not.
If he shocks me, am I dead?
You'd fail a death save at least.
You'd fail a death save.
That might be worth it. Alright, I'm rolling his strength. Oh, I don't think he can pick me up anyway.
Slut question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Would your book kick in?
I'm not conscious.
That is true.
And the rule of the book is that anyone, yeah, they haven't rewritten their name since I finally got like back up and long rested, so I have to have them rewrite their name.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
can Blueford pick you up? He has to make a 19.
No, I don't think so. That
roll
was
to
a
get.
8.
Yeah, he ain't picking you up.
Ouch.
As Blueford tries to bite the back of your neck mail, he doesn't manage to pick you up. Roll a dex save real quick. For you, that is.
Yep, that's on 11.
You fail that as well. You are taking 2 electric damage. So you fail 1 death save.
Okay.
Upon doing so, he shocks your entire body as he just grips onto your neck.
Ouch. He tried.
It is now the
Boy.
general's turn. He is going to use his entire turn to disengage his sword and go back onto the ground since you're, in his eyes, dead.
Wait,
No
during
longer-
my turn, should I try to make a saving roll?
Yes, you need to make a death save.
Alright, let me roll that. That's a d20. That is a 15.
You succeed in 1.
Alright.
So, on his turn, the general is going to use his entire turn with the arcane of his sword to lower himself back down, take out his sword, put it back in his sheath, and disperse the arcana. Ha! It seems that you're dead now. That's what you get, my dear friend, for I did enjoy your company, but you don't draw a sword on a professional.
Oh, this
Now.
was a bad idea.
Dog, if you wish to continue to fight, I will bolster you and cut you to smithereens. If you choose to back out and leave your master behind, then I suggest you run. It is his turn. What will
I'm gonna
Blueford do?
roll because I don't want to decide for him. I don't want to just be omniscient and be like, yeah, get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna roll to see what he's gonna do.
Blueford is loyal to you, so
He is loyal. So he would want to defend me, but he'd also want to save me, which is why I'm not sure what he would do in this moment. I'm gonna roll a wisdom for him. Let's do a wisdom check. Uh-oh.
what do you get?
Not good. He got a 6. That means he's gonna want to stay and fight.
He's gonna stay and fight.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna have... How far away is the captain now?
Captain is 10 feet away from Blueford, and
Okay.
you are 5 feet away from Blueford. You're 25 feet away from the captain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Blueford run forward and chomp on the guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my 2 attack to see if it hits. Oh my god, my rolls are poopy today. Give me a fucking break. So that's gonna be
Let me roll the strength real quick.
an 8 plus. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me, I was sneezing. It's a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a 14 to hit. That's not gonna hit, is it?
No, your 14 doesn't hit, but he fails his strength save.
Ooh, okay.
Remember, because you're using the Storm Wolf.
Yes.
So he is... He's prone. He didn't do any damage, but he's prone. So as Blueford runs up to him, he tends to bite him, not going through his armor, but the static electricity goes onto him, shocking him prone onto the bed of rocks, where Blueford is now on top of him.
Good boy.
I need you to roll me a strength. Oh, wait. Yeah, I need you to roll me a save.
Me roll death save or him roll strength save?
You roll death save.
Me roll death save. We talk like caveman now. Come on. Let's roll. Ooh, that's a failure. It's a 6.
You failed for the second time.
Oh god. This might be where I die. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, so... It is now the general's turn. He's prone. So he can't really do anything. He's going to take 28 damage from the fire. That's 50...
You shouldn't have done this.
Now, it is
I agree.
Blueford's turn. What will he do?
Alright. We are 15 feet away from Oberon, right? Blueford and
Yes.
the general? Wonderful. He's gonna use Thunderous Howl, right in that man's face. So he needs to make a con save.
Two.
General.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, 2, I thought you said who. Oh, get fucked. Alright, let me roll damage. Alright, it's not that much. That is 5 damage. And then he's pushed
Into the ground.
10 feet away. But it's into the ground because it's right down into his face, so
That's gonna...
the
roll
equivalent
me,
of 10 feet down.
Roll me a d6 for damage.
Oh, for bludgeoning?
What would be
That's a 1.
What would be an unarmored strike from Blueford? Just a bite?
Yeah, I think that's just his bite is his main
Then roll me
thing.
a bite damage.
And a bite
combined with
damage.
your 8 damage.
That's 2d6 plus 4. So a bite would be 7. That'd be 10.
You can't roll, so he's knocked prone again. So how much is that in total damage?
6 plus 7. That's 13.
That's 26 because of the prone, because he got auto-critted.
Ooh.
So, your dog, Blueford, thunderous roars in front of this man's face, bolstering down 10 feet below as his body is knocked up and down with the static electricity and thunderous roaring, back and forth like a flopping Magikarp.
Good boy.
Doing
Good boy.
so, his health is knocked down. The man is still prone. He takes 28 damage from the fire. General's not sitting too pretty. It is now your turn. Roll me a death save.
Does inspiration help at all with death saves?
That's a +8
Actually,
on a
yes.
saving throw. You can use it.
What?
Yeah, that helps.
It's
So
a
it's +3?
No,
Four.
+8.
Hmm.
It's
It's a 1d8 to your saving rolls.
gotcha. Man, I wish I had realized I could use that. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, that's a 4 plus. Please roll good. Okay, that's 4 plus 18.
So
That's a big number.
That's a 22. You are instantly raised from the dead to 1 HP.
Yes! Yes, I'm alive!
You are sitting at 1 HP. You are very hurt, and it feels like you just got raised from the pits of hell.
Oh god, it hurts so much.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take a turn for you to stand up. Like,
That's fair.
Your good boy's been kicking ass till then.
He's so good. I'm so
it
proud
is
of
now
him.
the general's turn. He can't move.
Bluford.
He's prone. So now it's Bluford's turn.
Bluford, fuck this man up.
What will Bluford do?
Bluford is gonna do another thunderous howl into his face.
Okay.
Still on top of him.
Roll me. You gotta make a con save, which he fails
Mhm.
because he can't make a save. So roll me the damage for a thunderous roar, and roll me a damage for the bite.
So first it's 2d8. And then it's 2d6. And then it's plus plus 4. So that is going to be wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 damage.
So 28 with the crit.
Yeah.
As you do this again, he's knocked down another 10 feet into the ground with a small crater going below his back as he's slumped into it. As his back cracks and his body shakes, he is now knocked prone once more. What will you do?
Oh, gotta heal myself. Oh boy, I'm hurting. Lordy. Alright, I'm gonna use... I'm just gonna go ahead and cast a 6th level heal on myself. A little over the top, but it's okay. Saves me from making a bad roll. Wonderful. Alright, I'm healed.
Okay.
I'm standing. I'm beefy. I'm gonna say, good boy, Bluford!
So, Bluford now reverts back from his transformation. Upon doing so, the thunder swarms around him with the thunder and lightning as the clouds repurpose the lightning, shooting it back into the sky as he transforms back to a regular wolf.
It's a good boy. I'm so proud of him.
It is now your turn. Is that ending your turn?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay,
So yes.
the general's turn. He's going to attempt to stand up. Let's see if he does so. No. He got a 2. He's not standing up at all. He's awake, but he can't stand up.
He's laying there underneath a puppy.
A growling dog? Yeah. It is Bluford's turn.
I forget. Does he have to take a rest turn after transforming back? I'm gonna double check the notes. Yes. 3 turns of transformation, and then after temporary exhaustion. Wait. Well, yeah, so I think he's exhausted for this turn.
Yes, he cannot... He's exhausted, so he can use an attack, but he doesn't gain a bonus action.
Okay. I'll have Bluford step away from him. Can you do that when you're exhausted? Can you move, like walk?
You can walk.
Okay, cool. I'll have him walk back towards me. Or as far away from him as he can get.
So he makes it past the difficult terrain, and Blueford walks near you, looking really tired out.
Good boy. So proud of you.
What will you do?
I'm gonna end this motherfucker's life. We were homies, but... And I know... Disclaimer, I do know, like, why he thought he had to do it, and I get it, but this man does not care. Oberon is...
Pissed.
He is fury. Alright.
He is full of fury.
Yes. Yes, he is. So he is going to cast... do. Let's see how it looks. He's going to cast another Erupting Earth.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dex save.
Let's see if he makes it.
Oh, is he still on the ground?
13.
Oh, he doesn't make it. Alright, he is going to take... The roll is happening. It's thinking about it. 45 damage.
Okay. So upon doing so, the ground erupts with an earth-shattering roar. As the ground begins to crack, pebbles begin to fly and rocks fly up from the backside of him. He takes 45 damage as he's scuffed and beaten and bruised, bleeding all over as his arms are cracked. He is taking heavy damage, and he looks very worse for wear, almost near death. He stands up with his sword. So, it's come to this, that you wish to fight me, and you wish to kill me. You're so blinded by rage that you can't even see your friends. Pity. But if
You have sent my friends to death. This is the only thing I can do. How could you do that?
I have no affiliation with them, not knowing what they do with their kin or what they purchase.
I'm sorry,
You
friend,
say,
but this is an unforgivable action.
Fine, then. He is going to take out a sword with one hand and imbue it with Arcana. Upon doing so, you see that it's now glowing a greenish color as roots around him dig into the ground. He burrows into the ground with great speed. A mound appears below you. Let's see if this hits. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
You are going to take. You take 21 damage as he pierces up past you, cutting up your body completely with his rapier, skyrocketing into the air, and then jumping back 20 feet. As earth-shattering rock pierces into your skin, stabbing up through your legs and your arms. You are currently bleeding. On top of that 21 damage, you're going to be taking 1 damage per turn from your bleed.
Okie dokie.
I feel
Is
the
he still
need-
taking infernal fire damage?
Yes, he is.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
do not forget that Slut has his book.
I have to be conscious.
Yeah, you can't use it yet.
Oh, right. Certain someone's inebriated.
Yes, I am genuinely fighting for my life here. It's pretty poggers.
So,
You're fighting for it, and you really shouldn't have jumped in any with that.
it is now your turn, as you see he is fully spell-crazed and filled with Arcana, his eyes bleeding out energy.
Wait, wasn't it his turn? It's Blueford's turn.
It's Blueford's turn right now.
It's Blueford's turn. All right. I will have Blueford Let's see, Blueford's with me. He jumped 20 feet back. There's difficult terrain. How far forward can Blueford move again?
Well, Blueford.
I'm
is
so sorry. This is
exhausted.
the hard part.
So Blueford, if he would use all of his movement to be able to use a CQC. Because it's double difficult terrain. So he's going to use all of his movement to do a CQC.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or a normal bite.
I'm gonna keep Blueford behind me because one smack with that thing and he might die. So I'm gonna tell Blueford to stand behind me for this last part because let me finish the job. This is something that I need to do. I appreciate your help, my friend, but I need to finish this myself.
Okay. What will you do?
Let's see. What shall I do?
Is that Oberon's voice right now?
No.
Absolutely
not.
I do. Shall I kill you with my sword?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Terrible.
I'm
Oh
crying.
no.
Oh no is right.
Corona,
No.
take 5. Corona. Corona, you're taking 9 psychic damage.
Oh no.
Wreck. I'm gonna cast another erupting earth.
As you do so, the sword that he is holding, he's going to use a reactionary attack to stab into the ground. What level is your spell?
5th.
Oh, well, this is not going to go well then. He is using a volcanic eruption.
What the fuck?
So, I need you to make roll a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
D20. Okay, plus modifier, so that's 18 total.
You got a 21. So, from the ground erupting from you, you can see molten lava spewing up from the earth and sputtering around you as it slowly invades upon encroaching towards you. And him. If I'm going to die here, you're going to die with me. So your spell was cancelled out by his volcanic eruption, but he is on the ground now, and there is lava encroaching you from all sides.
Okay. Gotcha.
What will Blueford do?
Can I have Blueford jump into my arms?
You can roll a strength
Oh, no.
save.
Pick them up, and I'm gonna roll
Actually,
strength.
roll a strength check for me.
Strength check. Oh wow. That's an 11.
So what happens is you attempt to pick him up, but you just come back from death. You're not quite all that strong. So you don't drop him, you just kind of let him back down and he seems confused.
Gotcha, okay. That's all I'm gonna do for his turn. I don't want him to go towards him.
Okay, it is your turn.
So this man's on the ground and there's lava all around him.
There's lava all around you and him. Like, it's encroaching upon you. So you have, around you, you have a 10-foot gap of lava to the normal ground, which is slowly seeping towards you closer and closer. And this is all difficult terrain now.
Wait a
I was
minute.
about to fucking die. I'm gonna...
Wait. You have an actually easy way out of this.
Uh-huh.
You're a big beefy boy, right?
Yes.
What would you consider a long jump?
Athletics.
Yeah.
That would be really good. I was thinking I was gonna turn into an eagle and carry Blueford away.
Oh, there's that too.
Just to make, because otherwise, then I have to make sure I have to worry about Blueford too. I guess I could do a jump. Are there areas I could jump to?
If you can make it, there is a 10-foot jump you have to make across the lava.
Would I be able to jump that with Blueford in my arms? Like, is that allowed?
You can try.
Okay. So I want to try to pick up Blueford first.
Okay. Roll
Again.
me a strength check.
Strength check. All right, this time it is a 24.
Okay, you're able to pick him up.
And now for an athletics check.
Roll me athletics.
That is a 30.
You managed to jump. Okay, so you managed to just flawlessly kind of skip your way across the lava, where you're not even touching it. You just kind of glide past in the air, over it, onto the other side. 15 feet away from the lava where it started.
Nice.
Blueford is just now looking at you, panting.
As a
Wagging
bonus
his tail.
action, I'd like to boop his snoot.
You can boop his snoot. He is going to roll me strength.
Oh no.
Actually, I
Okay.
want you to roll me a dex save.
A dex save? Okay.
For booping the snoot?
That's a 14.
You fail. Time to take some bite damage.
Oh no. Blueford,
take-
why?
You take 8 bite damage.
No. Oh, well, I done one for bleeding also, so I'll take 9 damage.
Apparently, Blueford doesn't like to have the snoot boop.
Magic. I respect it.
So, as you can see the man, as lava slowly encroaching around him, he looks at you, smiling yet grimacing, that he was not able to take you out. His sword still in the ground, he passes out onto the ground.
Get fucked.
The lava slowly encroaches upon him, burning his corpse away, while the sword resheathes itself back into its sheath.
Is the sword safe? Like, is that burning up, or is that still there?
The sword, it's still there, it's floating above the magma.
Cool. Is initiative over?
Yep.
I want to cast... Do.
Do-do-do-do-do is not a spell.
Are you sure? I'm gonna
sure.
cast Tidal Wave, so that I can turn all of the molten lava into rock.
Okay.
So that, but I'm not gonna do it like towards the body and the sword. I'm gonna do it like a path next to it. I don't want to put the sword in stone. I want to try to make a path for myself to walk towards it.
Okay, well, first off, you can roll Tidal Wave, but if you want to do specifics, you need to roll me Sleight of Hand.
I'll sure try. Oh wait, the area can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall.
Okay, so then that makes more sense. Just roll Tidal Wave then.
Yeah, it's not like a massive, it's not tsunami, it's just a little bit of a shoop.
So
That
you
comes into
managed
space.
You managed to flood up some water from your hand onto the ground as it cools the magma to a hardened stone. The body is washed away into the magma. As the body is washed into it, it burns alive, crisping and molting as the sword still floats above on the magma.
I would like to try to go grab the sword.
Are you still carrying Blueford?
I'm gonna place him down where it's still safe, and I'm gonna say, wait here, I'm just gonna go grab that. And then I'll go.
He sits wagging his tail.
He's a good boy.
So you walk on over, and I need you to roll me a sleight of hand to see if you are able to make it without getting burned.
But that's okay. It's worth it. I'm bad at sleight of hand. That's a 14.
You manage to scoop it out of the magma. Upon scooping it out, you notice the sword is sealed shut with magic.
Interesting. I'll have to ask Corona about this.
Upon doing so as well, you hear a voice from the sword. Roll me a wisdom save.
That's a 24.
Damn.
From within eternal combat of blood, my master has fallen. To a new savior, a new hunter I've been given. From the bounding of blood, you've picked me forth. I shall now be bound to you. Upon doing so, it grafts itself to your hip on your belt, not being able to be unmoved, as it cuts a piece of your finger, blood going onto the blade, soothing across it, writing your name into the blade engraved upon it.
Cool.
Do you have the ability to wield swords?
That's a good question.
Oberon has a shiny weapon.
I don't. I can't wield a sword.
Okay, then what
Yes, you
happens?
can.
It says club, dagger, dart, javelin, mace, quarterstaff, scimitar, sickle, sling, and spear.
Oh, guess not.
That's
So-
so weird.
I think it's because it's metal, and I'm a druid. Maybe that's why.
Well, no. Druids are allowed to use metal weapons, just not wear metal armor.
Oh, that is weird. I don't know.
So upon doing so, as it's grafted to your body, realizing that you cannot be a swordsman yourself, the sword ungrafts itself from you. Upon doing so, that it is still within your debt as its new master, but you will have to reassign it to someone else to use.
Okay.
It seals itself shut, waiting for the day that you give it to someone else.
Wonderful.
You have found the court master's rapier. Would you like to roll a history on it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, well, it's an 8.
Yours first.
You don't know.
Fair enough.
I know.
Just know it's
That's
called the
why I want you to
Courtmaster's
do yours
Rapier.
first.
You walk back to Blueford. What shall you do now?
Alright, I've taken up enough of y'all's time. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
I'm
don't
gonna-
get a fight.
I'm gonna go
Fighting.
try to find Slut.
So, as you heard before, that he was towards the northern docks. Shall you be heading up there?
Yeah.
So as you begin to tread up to the northern docks, you can see the ire of the people on the ship. Seeing that you're carrying the Master's sword, they do not attack you, but they are scowling at you.
Just gonna ignore them. I'm very stoic. Even though I
So-
slayed that guy, Oberon's still not a happy boy.
So as you walk your way up, you can see the slut is completely passed out, with models marked completely with turpentine, and there's about 10 that are down and empty. You also see next to him a golden amulet that is extremely heavy, and causes the whole tent
Found
to
it.
sort of crack and weigh to the right side.
Yay, got the amulet back.
Yeah, finally got it.
Woohoo!
Now I can finally sell it.
I love that. Let's see.
He's finally not poor anymore.
I'm trying to remember which healing spell is good for multiple things.
Lesser and greater restoration.
Oh, restoration. I don't know if I even have.
Lesser restoration would be needed because he's poisoned.
Let's see if I have lesser restoration prepared. Wow. Do I not? That's embarrassing.
Okay, you can roll a medicine check to see if you can cure him.
Oh yeah, I can try doing a medicine check. That's fine. Do I still have inspiration, or is that done?
You still have inspiration.
Can I apply that to this?
Yes.
Wonderful.
It's
And
a
it's
check.
a D8.
Yeah, it's a check or a save.
Coolio. Oh, well, that's 1, so, yeehaw. Oh, no,
Yeehaw,
that's an 8.
chucklefucks.
Oh, 17 plus 1, that's 18.
Okay, so you realize that he is overdosed not only on alcohol, he's overdosed on turpentine, meaning his kidneys are being flooded with all kinds of bad shit. So you need to find some way to basically vomit up the turpentine he has in his stomach. To do that, you're going to need some kind of thing to do so. Mainly
I
coal.
punch him in the stomach.
You,
Oh.
you have a couple options. You can punch him in the stomach, cold, or you can attempt to use a... if you have a spell that uses force damage.
Let's see. Do I have one that is force? I don't think I have any that do force damage, so I think I'm just gonna apply the force with my fists.
Okay. Roll me a DC.
Sorry, buddy. Doing this for your own good. Unarmed strike. That is a 34.
Oh.
Okay. You are... Okay, roll me damage.
It's just 10.
Okay, Slut, you take 10 damage to the gut and you vomit up everything that is in your stomach. Okay,
Great.
Up a hairball. You are now awake and very ill.
I'm gonna heal both
Why
of
would
us.
you do that?
You were dying. I'm sorry. I had to.
I'm always dying.
I
Not
got
drunk,
so
you
strong.
just feel-
You're
not drunk.
alive, no, would I?
Slut, you're not drunk, you just feel really sick.
Well, I was drunk, but
You're no longer drunk.
I'm
Now he's
casting
just
mass
sad.
cure wounds on both of us.
let me be dramatically drunk. It's fine.
He's not drunk anymore. Now he's just in pain and sad.
Slut, I don't know if you had any damage previously, but you're healing for 27.
Yay! I am now back to full health as I was before. We just got a long rest. So,
Well, you took 10 damage, so.
Yeah.
Slut, as you wake up, you find Oberon to the left of you with Blueford, and to the right of you, you find your golden amulet that weighs 1,000 pounds.
the amulet. We can sell it.
How do you plan on carrying it?
Would you have arms?
Oh, so you want me to carry it for you? That's
Just
fine.
like you did before.
Yeah, you know, that's fine. I'll take it. Do I
I
need
don't
to do a
have
strength
any other
check?
way to.
I need you to
I
roll
have-
me a strength check.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20 plus 9.
Okay, so you were able to pick this up flawlessly.
Woo!
You just kind of walk over, and as you pick it up, you just kind of pick it up like as a regular chain, as if nothing happened.
See, you're a big boy. You got this.
I do what I can.
Blueford is
Lord.
gonna go over and sniff the turpentine and attempt to lick it.
No, Blueford. Don't do that. No.
Roll animal handling.
That's a 22.
I want to lick it.
You convince him not to lick it.
Good boy.
I want to lick it.
You can lick my ears.
So
Slut.
Doesn't say that.
your body is currently singed up from all the fire that burst forth from your ass when all the cursed weapons burnt off your body.
Do I still have hair?
It's all pink there on your ass.
Hey, look, now my legs and your ass match.
I would think that you've grown back your hair by now.
I would hope so.
It's only been like a week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's only been like a week.
Yeah, it takes a while to grow back fur.
I don't know. You say that, but at the same time, my facial hair seems to grow at the rate of God.
Yeah, but that's not fur. That is hair. Those are different things.
That's
Is it? Is
Also,
it?
same. My hair grows. My body hair grows stupid fast. It's really annoying.
So,
Probably
what shall
need a
you both
fucking
do?
light.
I want to tell Slut that I saw possible tracks of Ava and Corona back to where I was before, and I'm gonna suggest that we go try to find them.
We can do that.
Cool.
Slut, as soon as you wake up and you pick up where you once left off, you have the fainting memory of a puppet that you called your best friend. And you slowly begin to remember everything that transpired beforehand and why you got drunk.
I hate these fucking people and their fucking puppets.
I'm sorry, what was that about a puppet slut?
This man poisoned me.
I can see the poison, yes.
No, different poison.
Oh, a different poison, okay.
Different poison. He poisoned me. He convinced me to take his... What would you call it? What would you call it?
A marionette.
Best friend.
Puppet.
Uh-huh.
It was disgusting.
You don't like puppets?
I do like puppets, but it yelled at me and called me racist.
Oh no. That
I forgot about that.
seems like I missed a lot.
And it was also evil.
Now that you remember, Slut, you will now have PTSD every time you go to rest or sleep about this
What the
puppet
fuck?
until you are able to get mental health.
Get fucked, I guess.
He has bad dreams.
Hello, friend. I've returned to help you.
Oh, fuck.
Bad thoughts give me bad dreams, and my bad dreams make me get up and walk.
So, where will you go?
I'd like to backtrack to where I saw Corona and Ava's tracks before.
Okay, as you pass there, once again, the ship gives you the ire towards you. As they're trying to take away their captain's corpse and bury it in the sea.
I'm not looking at them, I'm ignoring them.
So you make your way back to the slums and the tracks that you find. Will you follow them?
Yes.
You begin to follow them, where you come across the old church, where you can see that a large fight has taken place here once again. The corpses are all decomposing. However, there appears to be a numerous amount of blood pouring from the walls of the side of the church, and lots of spell marks on the top of the roofs and everywhere around it.
I just want to say... Slut is currently puking.
Thank you for the
You-
update.
You also notice that on the door
That is
there
all.
is a giant, there's giant bright blue arcane lock on it. What will you do?
We can try to contact them on the inside. It seems like they've locked themselves in.
Ava, Corona, what are you two doing at this moment?
The last thing I did was try to aim spells in this fucking door, so I'm probably still attempting to do that.
Ava is sitting on a table, her legs are crossed, and she's like, "It's not gonna fucking work. I don't know why you keep doing it."
So, yes.
Roll me a
Meanwhile,
firebolt.
yeah, Ava exasperated me chucking firebolts at the wall.
So you can hear outside Oberon and Slut constant barrages of spell hitting the door, but the door not moving or doing anything.
Fuck. Ow.
I hope our friends aren't in danger in there. I'm not sure what's going on.
You can also see that certain firebolts are passing through the cracks of the door, firing out of them, landing in the rocks around you, just bolting little bots of fire.
Oh god. Watch your step there, slut. It's kind of
Then-
sporadic action. Makes me think Corona might be behind that door.
Gee, I wonder.
I wonder where Corona
So-
might be.
Well, what will you do, Oberon or Slut?
I have fucking no idea what I'm gonna do right now. I'm stuck in docks, passed the fuck out.
I guess we can try shouting to indicate that we're out here.
Hello?
Hey! Hey! Corona,
Hi.
Ava! Are you guys in there?
Is anyone alive?
Ava and Corona, you hear your friend shouting at you from the other side of the door.
Ava's
Oh,
gonna
once-
perk up and be like, "Hey, stop! I think I hear the others."
Oberon's alive?
Yeah,
Barely.
stop.
I'm gonna run over to the door. Is there a window? Wait a minute, is there a fucking window?
Yes, there is a window. The windows are just empty holes in the side of the wall.
Ava, Ava, there's a window.
Yeah.
Are you gonna look at the window?
Yeah.
You see, the window is about the same size as your body.
I'm gonna just crawl out the window.
Fucked.
Okay, you successfully crawl out the window. You're outside now, where your friends are.
Hi.
I do the same, and I'm just like,
Fuck
I
you.
can't fucking think anymore.
He never checked for a window.
You never looked
You
at the windows.
dumbasses. So funny. I love that.
Well, I gotta blow this lock off the door. It doesn't check the windows.
And honestly, that's the first thing I thought of, because I was gonna say, oh, maybe I can look for a window and fly in as a bird. But no, you can just step out the window, apparently.
They're large. So you know, like the big cathedrals with the giant stained glass windows.
Yeah.
Those were that, but when the magic happened, it blew them all out.
Oh my god.
So there was just a bunch
Y'all
of empty,
dumb.
just empty holes in the wall.
You know, I'm gonna just say that having a seizure and being thrown between dimensions probably made Corona a little stupid.
So,
It's valid.
would you all like to
Yeah.
catch each other up in what's happened?
Yep.
Yeah.
Corona, I'll let you take this one. She's gonna just lean against the wall.
I think I died.
I definitely did.
Think I was pretty close.
Are you still dying?
I'm currently dead.
I'm fine now.
Okay.
All things considered.
Well, I have a thing for you.
I've never heard of considering. What is that?
I'm gonna just drop the curved greatsword and the tower shield in front of me.
Oberon, you can look in D&D Adventure for those.
Sweet.
D&D
I wanna have-
Adventure in the Discord server, not.
Got you. I want to have Oberon. I already know, but in character, I want Oberon to ask Corona about what happened with the captain and the Leonin, and have him fill him in on those things.
Right. Well, Corona doesn't know right now that the captain has got murdered, right?
No, he does not know.
Okay. Yeah. We went and saw the captain, and
He was a dick.
at that point in time, we figured that it was probably a good thing that you didn't come with us, because he told us that they sold our friends to Brookshire.
He was a dick.
Yes, I was searching for you all, and I came across our captain friend, and he told me the news, and I murdered him.
Good.
Excuse me? I thought you were supposed to be the good one.
Yes, she is. He needed to die.
I don't see anything wrong with murdering someone who has traded away my people, possibly to their death, the last remaining of my people.
No,
I
you're
mean-
right. You're right. Don't.
I don't disagree, but I left him alive because I thought he was your friend.
He's not a friend to anyone. He needs to die.
Verona,
Well,
Fair.
he's
He
dead,
said that-
so-
he said that the two of you had a disagreement. Can you tell me about that?
He tried
Oh,
to
he said-
murder me.
The three of us had a disagreement. I walked away. I probably would have killed him before he got out.
He
Ava-
tried to murder us.
Ava walked away, and I needed to get information out of him. So, at the very least, I have information that the Leonin are in Brookshire. I do have his map, which, based on the fact that he is a sailor, I would assume it's a little bit more than useful. And the Leonin are alive. I figured that one out. Well, me and Ava found that one out on our own while
Mhm.
inside this thing. Amidst the wonderful having of seizures, I was gifted with some information through a wish. So,
I appreciate you all doing what you could to gather the information. I really do.
but
Wait, you got a fucking wish?
I got 5 wishes, actually.
And you didn't
Wow.
get me fucking alcohol?
I'm.
That's just betrayal.
Corona's gonna kind of shuffle his mind for a second, trying to recap the wishes and how to say what exactly happened. Long story short, I'm a little undead right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, only a little.
Oberon's concerned, but just kind of like, all right, not that
That's better.
surprised. Checks out with this guy.
That's better than very, because then I can't heal you.
This is true,
That's
but
very true.
If
I
you
did-
die, just know I can't save you.
I did bargain with the Celadrin. I'm able to speak to them now, freely, and that might help us figure out a location for where we're looking for in Briarwood, considering that the elves are also there.
Did you, perchance, consider
Mhm.
alcohol?
Don't you mean Brookshire?
Did I say Briarwood?
You said
Brookshire.
Briarwood.
You did say Briarwood.
Brookshire. But yes. Aside from that, after more or less subjugating myself at the same level of being a high priest for the Celadrin, they sent assailants after us, which I turned into weapons.
That's very interesting. How did you murder them and use their bones? I have
No.
one of those things.
I used a wish upon Ava's suggestion.
You used a wish to murder a man and turned into weapons?
I used a wish to murder 4 people and turn them into weapons, yes.
It seems like a wasteful wish.
You mean 4
I don't
groups
feel
of
like...
people?
What?
4
I
groups.
could have
of-
murdered 4 people without you wishing for anything, and now I would have alcohol.
4 groups of people.
4 groups of people, my bad. 4 small assailant cults that would have been sent after us. Well, no, after me. And probably kill us all on the way.
And you're saying you did that to make it so I couldn't get alcohol.
We can buy you alcohol! Shut the fuck up!
You can buy it with this amulet, and Oberon's just gonna hold it up.
Oh, you
Yeah,
found
you're
it.
gonna buy all the alcohol you want with that amulet. Now,
How did you
slut,
find this?
Stuff it.
I was drunk and I suddenly remembered where to go, but I couldn't remember how to stand.
You couldn't remember it while you were sober?
No. That's why I got drunk.
Well,
Corona,
if that's the case.
as
Yeah.
you're all talking, a box comes out from under your belt. Where
It's kind of
a box.
Sure, that's a
wooden
box.
No, a wooden box comes out from your belt and drops on the ground, revealing some food.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Remember,
What's
Corona,
that?
the leftover Leonin meat?
Oh no!
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Do you remember now?
Hmm.
Corona?
I
Did you
do.
eat them?
Unknowingly. I
Are there
found out.
rooms in this church?
Yes.
Oberon's just gonna walk away.
So
And
Oberon,
he's gonna go to a room and shut himself in.
Oberon. So as you look at this, you notice that it's clearly and distinctively fried Leonin meat.
Yup. Yup.
Mm.
Oh no!
He's gonna
Hmm.
go lock himself in a room.
You enter the church and you sit in a pew. You are in a locked room. Technically.
He's just gonna vibe here for a bit. You can continue. He's in his feels right now.
Bluford is gonna walk over towards you and sit on the pew and kind of lay his head in your lap.
Good boy.
Ava's gonna come over and sit next to him and rub his back.
You're in a locked room, right?
No,
Yeah.
you're in the church
No?
with a locked door with open windows.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah,
Locked
Did you
room.
crawl through the door? Did you crawl through the window?
I guess so.
I'm gonna just peek my. Chrono's gonna peek his head through. Do you need a minute?
I'm gonna say that I'm still stuck in the window.
Duh. Ava's just gonna look at him and be like, duh, go away.
Might have Oberon pray to Sylvanas, is that her name?
Sylvanas.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him, not like as an action, like a huge thing, but like I'm just gonna have him be praying to her, just to find comfort.
Are you trying to summon her, or
No, he's just in his thoughts, like mentally
roll
connecting.
me religion?
Just thinking. He has bad religion. Religion. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, that's just a 10.
So as you close your eyes, the wish of granted of the tattoo of Sylvanas amplifies on your arm. Upon doing so, you're transported in your thoughts and dreams to back in time when you were at your village, in an alternate dreamscape, fully living on, where you can see your people flourishing within a city, and every single one of them you can interact with.
Oberon's just gonna take some time here and cry a bit and sit in the grass and then just watch and cry. My poor boy.
You know, actually, can I make a religion check too? Not towards any particular god, but on the meat.
You can.
Poop. Oh wait, wrong thing. There we go.
A religion or an arcana on the meat?
Was doing a religion. Okay, perfect. 18, and it's for the purpose of trying to determine where the soul is for Leonin.
Interesting.
Feywild.
It's in the Feywild? Okay. And it's not feasible to speak to it at this time?
You could attempt to call it forth.
What kind of check would that be?
This would be a summoning, so you would have to speak out with the souls of the damned. So you'd have to take your damage,
Okay.
and then you would have to summon with a religion.
Okay. So now we run this. And that is a 9 for a Speaker of the Damned, so I'm taking 15 psychic damage.
Now roll me your religion.
Yep. And religion, advantage. Boop. Oof. 7 with advantage.
So, Oberon, in front of you, there appears to be a spiritual aberration of what appears to be a Leonin. Only one. As it stands in front of you, holding you close, you can only faintly feel it and only faintly see it.
Oh. He cry.
Ava's just gonna rub his back.
Corona's just standing outside of the church, looking through the window, just slowly fist pumping to himself. Yes, victory.
Also, Cactus, can you tell me about the sword that I picked up again? What are the attributes of the sword?
You gotta be able to wield it to know.
That's right. But before, when I saw it in battle, it used hellfire, right?
So when you saw it within battle, you could see that there are many types of arcana that can be shoved through it to get many different kinds of effects, as if it was used by a swordcaster.
Wait a minute. Did you say it was a rapier?
Mm-hmm. Rana, you use those, don't you?
I'm part rogue.
That's what I was thinking.
I can use a
Okay.
rapier to.
Oh.
You
No,
can
I have
also?
a short sword. I believe I can use a rapier.
Just saying, I can definitely use a rapier.
Ooh, it could be cool to see how
Yeah.
your warlock stuff is channeled through that. I don't know enough about arcana and sword combinations to know who would most work well with the sword.
All you know
I
is
know
you
I
have
could
to,
use the rapier because
is that you have to gift
Bard.
it to somebody.
Yeah.
I already have one, but I can use something better.
I was actually going to go ahead and give not the rapier, but the wand to Slut, because I haven't attuned to it. And I do have
Which wand was that?
the refractor wand.
The refractor wand. I don't remember what that does.
It's the one where you cast a type of cantrip, and the spell keeps expanding if you charge it.
Oh, right. Now I remember which one that was.
When Oberon has had his fill of cry, and he's gonna stop praying and kind of like
Where did
resume
I-
himself,
Where did I write
compose
that, by the way?
himself.
The refractor wand. Oh, there it is. You can cast an unlimited amount of cantrips for one. So you can cast an unlimited amount of cantrips no matter what the cantrip is. But if you want to, you have to hold out the wand for 1 minute, basically using your action. And essentially, for every action that you hold over, you can increase the spell level by 1.
Interesting.
Based on the cantrip you chose, will increase the spell level by 1 until it hits 9 at its maximum charge. Upon casting anything below, you can only use the charging capabilities until your next dawn.
So
Beyond that,
when you say charging, like cantrips.
say you're in combat, say you want to charge. For example, say you're using Chilling Touch, and then you hold it for a next turn. It would become a first level necrotic spell. Second level is your second turn. You're basically holding your action. So your main action, you burn it. You can't use a main action if you're charging.
That's
And
fine.
for every
Okay.
turn that you keep charging, it keeps increasing 1 level. After you blow that charge, though, you have to wait till next dawn to use it again. Beyond that,
In which case, keep in mind you could use your bonus action still.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking. I was like, if I could still use my bonus action, I could still be smacking people with my tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
So
beyond that,
it's not a major debuff.
you can use any cantrip you wish to at any given time.
I mean,
But you still hold all the cons and pros of all the cantrips. You can't just spam guidance. Guidance functions how guidance is.
yeah, but that's kind of how cantrips work already, no?
Yeah,
It's
just telling you.
True.
So, there you are if you wish to use that. You were saying, Oberon?
Once he's done crying and he's composed himself, he's gonna give Ava a hug and he's gonna pull out. He's gonna take the sheathed rapier and he's gonna hold it out to her and he's gonna say, "This was the sword of that ship captain, and when I saw him using it, he used Hellfire, which I know that you can be attuned with. So maybe this can be of use to you. Thank you for comforting me." And he's gonna give it over to her.
She's gonna take it tearfully. He's like, "They're my friends too.
Okay.
I'm sorry."
I'm going to take a look real quick here at what spells you have access to.
If everyone's in a gift-giving mood.
So, to explain the rapier, as the rapier binds to you, Unbinding from Oberon, it binds to you, unsheathing itself, and cutting your skin, Ava. Upon doing so, the blood soaks around the blade, inscripting your name upon it, where it then sheathes itself, binding itself to your hip. Upon doing so, you have gained the Court Master's Rapier. The Court Master's Rapier is an arcanic sword which allows you to channel your spells through it. Upon pressing yourself with a spell charge, depending on what spell that is, no matter the level, it will take that elemental charge of that spell and use it to focus through the sword, making a wholly new effect.
Okay. I'm gonna
However,
need that
in
already.
order to use the sword properly, you have to be able to use warcasting.
Warcasting?
So you would have to either find someone to teach you about warcasting or find a book.
Oh.
Alright. Got it. Okay. Well, there is that library. Oh, I don't know about it. Okay. Alright.
You would have to at least have a level 1 in warcaster.
Okay.
Or have knowledge of warcasting.
Okay. I guess I'll just have to find it.
The sword is bound to you, and it is magical. The other gift of the Court Master's Rapier is when you go prone or stunned, if you are not able to move, the sword will come out and defend you from incoming attacks. Or if anyone gets in close enough to you within a 10-foot radius, the sword will automatically attack them.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Alright. Sounds good.
Friend or foe.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Once again, gotta know about warcasting in order to activate the ability in sword.
Yeah.
For now,
I guess I'll need to find
it lays dormant on your hip.
Well, that was interesting. Thank you.
You were saying, Corona?
What was I saying? Oh, right. I mean, if everyone's in a gift-giving mood, Slut, buddy,
Yes.
you almost died for this. So
Yes, I did.
here's your refractory wand.
Thank you. I think I deserve it.
It came from your puppet friend.
You mean the piece of shit? Yes.
As soon as you grab the wand slot, you hear in the back of your head, "Hello,
No.
friend. I've come to give you a gift."
Oh my god.
Make a
I'm gonna
wisdom
roll
save.
insight.
That's so good.
Make a wisdom save, slut.
I'm gonna roll insight. Hold on. That's a 1. I think the fucking voice is coming from the wand.
You think the voice is coming from the wand. Make a wisdom save for me, buddy.
Is it magical effect?
Yes. No, it's actually not. It's physical. PTSD.
Well, that's 13.
You are now stricken with PTSD, whereupon now you are living flashbacks of you being controlled by this puppet and having conversations with it. The voice will now echo in your head for the rest of the day. "Hello,
Is
friend.
that-
I'm back to give you some well-needed help. Let's go on an adventure, friend."
If I throw the wand to the floor, is the voice still there?
Yeah, it's in the back of your head. You don't see it on the wand, but it's in the back of your head.
I look at Corona. I say, "How did you do this, you psychopath?
Dude, what? What did I do?
Why would you torment me?"
I have no idea what you're talking about. This
Fucking puppet.
Corona is gonna back away slowly from Slut and crawl through the window.
As you should.
Friend, there's no
Right.
need to blame him. After all, I'm only inside your head.
You will die.
Oh, and good old friend. It's been so long since I've last seen
Can I
you.
cast silence in my own head?
This would silence you from being able to think or function.
That's fine.
Jesus Christ.
You may do so.
He's gonna put himself into a coma.
That's exactly what I'm doing. And I cast silence in my own head.
Upon doing so,
Oh
the
my
voice is silenced,
God.
and so is your thinking patterns. You fall to 0 hit points. Well, you
You know what? That's a better situation
You
than I
don't-
was in like 20 minutes
you
ago.
don't. Okay, so you fall unconscious. You're still at full health, but you're prone on the ground,
That's fine.
unconscious.
I have no issue with this.
So you're still at full health, just you're prone, can't move.
I'm not complaining.
As you enter inside Corona, you see that Oberon is all teary-eyed with a pupper on his lap, and Ava bleeding with some kind of sword around her hip.
Did I miss something? Is everything okay? Guys?
No.
Yeah, it's alright. Oberon just needed some time. And he gave me the sword, which was the general's, apparently, but not anymore. It's mine now.
Well, on the bright side, it looks like a certain boon came out of this at least. Can I offer to boop the snoot? I would like to boop the snoot.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand to boop snoot. Is there a contesting check that Oberon has to make?
You're booping my snoot. I thought you were booping Bluford's snoot.
No, I'm booping your snoot.
Okay, then
Nah,
you need to roll a dex save, Oberon.
I choose to fail it. He's just gonna be sitting there.
So upon doing so, you feel a boop to your snoop.
You okay?
No, but we'll carry on as we have to.
Would you like
Maybe
to
there's
go
still
get them-
hope.
Would you like to go get them back?
Of course. But before we think of leaving this area, I still have my promise to fulfill to Bluford here.
That's true. We should take care of
Mm,
him. Or him.
remind me. What are you referring to?
I promised Bluford that I would save his pack and free them all. Reunite them.
I mean, with the direwolves that we saw exploded, I'm kind of concerned if there's any left here. We can try.
We have to find out. I would not be fulfilling my promise otherwise.
Fair enough. Well, if in any case, I would assume that it's probably towards the side of the city that was destroyed. We can at least go check there.
Yes,
So,
that's a good place to start.
will you be going into the forest south of the city?
How far away are we from the forest?
Well, you're at the old church, so you're like 25 feet away across the road from it.
Okay, so
Okay, so we're still pretty close. I want to cast locate animals or plants and try to see if I can sense any dire wolves within 5 miles.
Okay.
I don't have to roll anything. You just have. You would tell me.
So, okay. Sorry, I was waiting for something. So,
No worries.
you can see that where the direwolves used to be, there is a group of them. And there is a number of them in the city, just kind of chillaxing in small little corners and corrals of the city. They
Okay,
don't-
so they're.
They don't appear to be injured, just around.
I can sense that there are still dire wolves here and there. Maybe we can find them all, gather them together, find a nice place in the woods for them to live safely and freely. Get them all together again so they can be the pack, keep living together.
Would you like
Can
to
do.
go into the city to find them?
Yes, you guys can join me, or I can go by myself. Either way.
I'll join. That's fine.
So, is everyone joining? So as you all exit the church, you see that your friend is passed out on the ground.
What? I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Who's passed out?
Slut.
What?
Oh, slut. Are you sure you didn't do this, Corona?
Why do you always accuse me?
It's usually your fault.
That's true.
I mean, it is true, but I didn't do it.
I'll roll a medicine check on him. Try to wake him up.
He just started talking to the wand.
I rolled a 20, not unnatural, dirty 20.
Okay, you are able to crack your fist into his gut again and back into his sternum, causing
Jesus.
him to breathe, and air rushes into his lungs again as he's reawoken. You now the voice of the puppet has returned to you inside your head, slut, and your thinking is back on. You wake up.
God.
Hello, friends. You're back awake again.
Wait a
That was-
minute.
That was a nasty thing that you passed out on. No one can hear the puppet, by the way, besides him in his head.
Get out of my head!
What are you, slut? What are you talking about?
The puppet is in my head.
You see him?
I don't see him, I hear him.
You hear. Interesting. Would
It's
you?
speaking to me as if it is alive or real.
I'm gonna just nudge Oberon and Ava. I think he's losing it.
Friends, you
Oh,
seem
I've
like
lost
you're
it.
having a lot of stress. Would you like to hear a knock-knock joke?
I would
Knock,
like
knock.
to hear a
Might
shut the
be
fuck up
losing
joke.
You
That would be
might losing it.
Knock-knock, friends.
shut the fuck up.
Oh, well, that's no way to speak to a good, wholesome friend.
Wholesome would imply you have anything that does of value to me. You have nothing of value to me except your death. Now die.
I think I have an idea.
I will for always
What are you
and
gonna
ever be
do?
inside you.
You will be inside of nothing, for I do not exist and neither do you. At
So,
least you
Captain.
won't.
Yes,
you did say he needs therapy, right?
yes.
Okay. I'll give him therapy.
Psychological therapy.
I think you're the worst person to give him therapy.
Yes,
You're
are
really the worst
absolute
person to
worst.
give therapy. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
please don't.
I need
Oh my
you to roll a medicine check for me.
Oh no, I was gonna give him spell therapy.
What is spell therapy?
No, still.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on him.
You're gonna cast Phantasmal Force so this fucking puppet comes to real life?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Now you
wait,
can beat the
wait,
shit
wait,
out of
wait.
me.
Too bad. The problem is, it's a Phantasmal Force that only I can see.
Yes, so you need to beat the shit out of it.
interesting.
That's actually not the worst idea.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
So, as you cast Phantasmal Force, you see a puppet appear on your hand, slut, as the puppet is now appearing onto you as a tiny little plant with a smile on it. Hello, friend.
No!
I'm back upon
Yes.
you.
Nobody else can see it.
No.
I just want to
The puppet-
confirm this.
No.
Literally Flowey.
No one else can see this. This is depressing.
Oh, God.
Are we gonna go on an adventure again, friends? All the way out into the wide blue world.
You're going to go to hell, where I will murder you.
Oh, you tried murdering me once. It didn't work too well now, did it?
It worked quite well, and I don't mind doing it multiple times
Then
again.
allow me to chlorophyll you in, kiddo.
I'm gonna smack it.
DM takes 9 psychic damage.
DM takes 9. So says Oberon.
My character is dead. This is the end. For that
So-
slut, I will kill him.
So you smack your hand. Upon doing so, he says, "Ow! Why are you hitting me? That's
Because
no way
you
to
need to
hit me."
die. And if you do not die, then I will die killing you.
Ow! That hurts.
No.
You're really rooting me around, friends.
That's
Why don't you
right.
just leave me alone?
Oh, you want to be left alone now? Maybe we'll take care of that. If you can learn to shut the fuck up.
Am I soiling your day?
No, you're soiling yourself. I can see it running down my arm.
Shitty one, aren't we?
Yes, yes, you are. You're literally shitting yourself. Not the best look for you, I must say.
So as you keep slapping him over and over, he's and you're just slapping your hand over and over again. So amidst everyone else, you're speaking to your hands.
Yes.
I think it's working.
Stop it! Ow! It's hurting me!
Hold on, let
Let's-
me check something.
So
Let me see if there's a god I can contact for this shit. I feel like there is.
I never took you for the religious type, friend.
This is out of
Are you
character.
gonna stir yourself up on a cross?
Hmm.
Oh, you got your friend's rogue of a gallery here. The little kitty cat, a nice fat bitch, and oh, would you look at that? You even have your little elf friend. I wonder if he makes good stew in the Underdark. What will you do, slut?
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on, I have like 50 fucking gods. Alright. Alright.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
yeah, there we go. Pretty useful.
1 second. I'm going... Here's a question.
mhm.
Can I consider the puppet a creature?
You could, but it's connected to you.
That's fine. Because there's 2 spells that are basically Russian roulette that I have. 2
Oh,
options
boy.
that are basically Russian roulette. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so where's the one that says Russian roulette on steroids? There we go. I could summon Quakuv, where it summons a white dwarf star, and it will float over one random target and explode in 4 turns, leaving them to have ceased from existence in time.
Okay,
So
that's a
I'm going to
random
yell at the
target.
party and tell them, I'm going to go to the forest, and I will be back. And I'm going to run off to wherever the fucking nearest forest is. If there isn't a forest, I'm just gonna run towards the ocean.
So
That's
you
fine.
run into the forest.
Yeah, as far away from the party as I can. And I'm going to use one of my summonings for CXAXUKLUTH. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the god's name.
Yes,
And I'm gonna summon a black dwarf star. And we'll see who this kills.
I want CX, so
Let me
I
roll
need-
1d2.
actually it's 1d4.
There's only 2 targets.
No, not that you know of. I need to roll the dice.
Fucking hell. Okay. Help! I might kill a random deer. Let's hope I don't.
So, a wife dwarf appears beside you. On your hand, across the puppet, as the aberration of it dies along with the thought and ever of existence of it. You don't remember what was on your hand, or that you had a hand at all, but you do realize there is a hand there. Something was on it, but you're unsure what was there.
That is much
Corona,
better.
you have
Nobody
a s-
remembers this, huh?
Krona, you have a very striking feeling of something that was there. Phantasmal force is erased from your memory.
Wait, the spell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Okay then.
So
Get wrecked, I guess.
switch that
Wait,
spell out for something else.
is the puppet still talking to me?
No, the puppet is gone completely. You don't even realize there was a puppet to ever exist. No one remembers the puppet whatsoever.
That's fine. You know what? I don't mind costing him a spell for that.
Anyone who has the spell Phantasmal Force, it deletes it from existence.
So no one can use Phantasmal Force.
Yep, no one can use it.
Jesus Christ.
That's fine.
My god.
You called.
So replace it with something else.
No problem. Fuck. What do I replace this with? I'll figure it out. Oh, there we go. That's a perfect one. Hold person.
As you make your way back to the
Very
group,
good spell.
Slut, out with you comes a pack of dire wolves that follow you.
Hmm.
Fuck. Okay. They're just following me now?
Yep, they're just following you.
All right, I guess I'll have a pack of wolves.
There is a pack of 150 dire wolves following you.
I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to keep walking, like this was intentional.
So you walk out of the forest and you walk back to the party with the pack following you. Blueford runs up to the pack and sniffs them. They are a part of his, as you hear numerous barks back and forth.
Aww.
Hey everybody, I don't
Yay.
know why I was in the woods just now, but everything's okay.
Are you sure about that?
Blueford runs
No,
back over to you.
But it's too late.
So Blueford runs back to you, Oberon, and scratches at your leg.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
For my pack has been saved from the war. The old man that once caused us so much harm in the Vox is dead. That great man has died. You fulfilled your promise to me. My pack seems to be strong enough here in the forest. However, we're in need of a greater forest of sorts to get us back on track. Would you have any knowledge of restoring our forest?
Just gonna grasp at his bag and say, yes, I know exactly what I can do. Take me to your main place in the woods where you feel most at home, most connected. Take me there, and I will help your forest grow.
So he is going to kind of tug at you to run, and he's going to dash into the woods.
I am going to wild shape into a dire wolf, and I'm gonna run with them.
You have changed into a metallic, mithril-colored dire wolf,
Hell yeah.
and the whole pack is now chasing after you guys. Will the rest of the party follow suit?
I guess. I see no reason not to.
I'll walk, but yes, I'll go walk in the appropriate direction.
Ava?
I'm gonna follow.
So as you all follow, the direwolf takes you to where the cages were at the center of the forest where they've established themselves. They were here, but they're no longer there.
hmm
He takes you there and he just kind of looks at you. Sitting.
I'm gonna pull out the magic seed
Okay.
that Sylvanas gave me, and I'm gonna tell Blueford, with this is a gift from Sylvanas, and here we can make your forest grow and bloom, and it'll be part of the Feywild. So you and your pack should be safe and free and happy and be able to prosper, and your pack can grow, and you can all stay together. And I'm gonna onto the ground. I'll shift back into my normal form here, and I'll dig, and I'll plant it.
So as you plant the seed, Sylvanas summons before you, and her body and spirit, as a sprout from the ground, comes up. Upon it, dusting out of her body, turning into almost powder going across it, the ground begins to shake as roots cover it, spreading far and wide across the whole forest. Up from it, everyone around you can see the forest tripling, quadrupling, and becoming 10 times larger than it once was. The trees grow to airlines and skylines above the sky, each branch going and becoming 10 times larger than it once was before. Every tree is 20 feet wide. The ground begins to shake and move as you become, and this whole place has become the new Feywild, with half the city, with the crater including being engulfed within trees, along with the slums entirely, being converted to overgrowth where vines and all kinds of vegetation have surrounded it. The trees making a thick forest densely walls, packed with all kinds of Fey and elves, gathering there. You have created the new Feywild.
Well-
Is Sylvanas still appearing, or is she gone with it?
She is gone.
Awesome. I'm gonna look at Blueford and I'm gonna say, well, here you are. This is your home.
For it is my home, and for your great service, I wish to accompany you.
Are you sure you want to stay with me? You don't want to stay with your pack?
For my pack, well, it is great. Has grown without me, has become stronger without a leader. It'd be wrong for me to take my place once more in a pack that I was not a part of for so long.
It's
I
only been a
understand.
week.
Actually,
In
it's
like
been
5
Went
minutes.
through a lot. They went
it's-
through a lot.
Actually, it's been more than a week. It's been like a month.
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
shit, okay.
In game time, it's been a month.
Yeah.
Okay. But Oberon, weren't you going to use that seed to revitalize your own shire?
I'm afraid that there may not be many Leonin left at this point. And to see this pack here, knowing there's enough of them to continue to grow and repopulate, I want to give them that chance. And if I can find more Leonin out there, any of the ones that are left, then we'll figure it out. Many of us are
So-
blessed with the gifts of the druid, and we can find our own way.
Upon doing so, the tattoo of Sylvanas has grown on your arm to cover and tattoo all the way down your whole arm. Upon doing so, Sylvanas whispers into your ear, I have granted you the guardian status. You are one of my guardians now. You have been granted the guardian of this new Feywild.
Sweet.
You can come and go as you please, and anyone who is friend or accompanied by you can come and go as they please. But this forest is under your watch.
So you better keep a good watch.
Yeah. If I do find any more of my people, I'll be sure to take them here. And Blueford, I hope you can tell your pack that if they see a Leonin, tell them that they can live together and they can make sure this forest continues to flourish.
So Blueford's going to relay what you said to his pack, and then Blueford is going to walk up to you and say, I want to travel with you. Will you have me?
I will happily have you, my friend. Thank you so much.
You have regained a party member. Blueford has permanently joined your party.
Woo!
Big
Good
woot.
boy. We got the good boy.
Got the big upper.
Would this be a good time to mention that we can still destroy the tavern where they were serving Leonin?
That's been destroyed.
Yeah. Oh.
The entire Rich District has been overgrown with roots and trees. So to put it lightly for you,
There's no city.
the entire south wing of the city is surrounded by a layer of bark and trees, along with the whole slums area has been overgrown with trees and vegetation. Half of the
Kinda like-
city now is literally the Feywild.
Oh shit, wait.
That's what I was hoping for.
But our
Vienna's-
friends, but
Yeah,
but
Vienna's
what about
close.
Vienna?
Well, they're probably alive. We can remove them if they have to.
We should
We'll,
probably
we'll,
go
we'll,
back
we'll, we'll go check. Yeah, we're gonna go check. Don't worry. I'm not just gonna leave them, but yeah.
And we're kind of over time now.
That's
We
okay.
should probably
We are.
okay.
I'll let you check on him and then I'll end it.
Okay.
We can take a long rest while we're there, if
Yeah.
it's possible to rest there. We'll find out. Let's
So-
zoom over there.
Shall you walk down that way?
Yes. Also, on the way there, would also suggest you did kill the captain. We might as well just take the ship. Be no point in just leaving it there.
Oh yeah,
I don't think the crew would like that though.
we
Who
can.
cares what the crew thinks?
Yeah,
Ah, that's
we can.
true.
We can figure that out. I figured we were gonna take that ship.
You can just kill
Well,
them if they don't like it.
Well, then that'll have to change our plans then, as far as the map goes, because we'd be moving. We'd be going past Clipper, which means we'd go past Clipper, go up, and then we'd land in.
This might work out in our
Berkshire.
favor, actually.
It might.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. well,
Yes.
Okay, so you make your way over to Vienna's station. It's not affected at all. If anything, the writs have been disintegrated if they even try to touch the place.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Necromancer.
You see him coming up out from underneath as he walks up to you at his shop, sitting in a stool. Well, hello. Seems you've come by to buy and peruse my wares. What can I get you today, my friends?
Does he not recognize us?
He does.
Okay. I see.
Just playing coy. Being silly. Also, do you know why there is vines trying to invade my home space and surrounding the entire town, enriching them with vines and vegetation? As if
I'm
they
gonna
just
poke.
got birthed out of Gaiva's snatch.
I'm going to point at the Leonin. This.
Sorry
It's-
about that, but I feel like this was an
Don't
important thing to
apologize.
do.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm not. He's not that sorry. He feels bad to be an inconvenience, but he doesn't actually feel like that bad. He's very happy with what he's done. It was the right thing for him to do.
Well, being the little Leonin I see you can be, I guess you've been a good cat. He wants to pet you, sticking out a hand.
Good kitty.
Oberon's gonna take it. He'll
gonna-
dip his head.
He scratches at your head, ruffling up your fur and scratching around your ears and stuff.
He's gonna purr.
Can you give me a nice purr?
I don't know if Mike's gonna pick it up. I don't think Mike can pick it up. Why aren't you hearing me purring? I'm purring, I swear.
What?
Discord does not like it. There we go. It doesn't like me rolling my R's.
And this is where we will end the session.